Hi everyone, it's Joanne. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make these cute little tablet books. I'll show you. That's the back. You open it up. It has two pockets and it has a little tablet of paper. So you can make this vintage. You can make it however you want. I have a lot of pattern paper, also known as designer series paper or DSP. So I'm going to use that, but I'm definitely going to make some vintage ones. So what I'm using are these little sticky notes from the Dollar Tree, right? They're $1.25, and you cut one in half. So I'm not sure yet which color I'm going to use on the inside of this book, so I'm not going to stabilize the back of it just yet. So I have my notes here. So you need 8.5 by 11 cardstock and you need 12 by 12 paper. If you don't have those sizes, as long as you have the 8.5 by 11, you can use other sizes, you know, for the designer series paper. All right, so what I'm going to do is my first step, let me make sure I'm in camera. Yep, I am. I'm going to cut my cardstock to I'm going to take my 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and cut it to 10 3/4 by 5 1/4. So 10 3/4. So I'm just cutting a little bit off of the landscape view by, what did I say? 5 1/4. 5 1/4. All right. So you can use a scoreboard or your paper trimmer. My paper trimmer has a score on it, so I'm going to use that. Very easy scores at 3 1/4, 3 3/4, 7, and 7 1/2. All right, so that's your little book. All right, I'm going to take my bone folder. You can use a credit card, whatever you have, and I'm going to just varnish it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is the little book. All right, just like that. All right, so then I need 6 pieces of pattern paper, designer series paper. Save that other piece of cardstock. That's going to end up being your pockets, your belly band, and your closure. So I need 6 pieces of pattern paper at 3 1/8 and 5 1/8. So I already pre-cut these to save time. And I have a mixture of papers that go together in the same kit. So what I was thinking of, since my other one was black, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm going to use this, the white. This is going to be my front. I think this is going to be my back. Let me just make sure I want it like this. Or do I want the blue? No, I think I want this, just like the other one. All right, so I'm going to glue those on with some glue. If you want to border, if you want to mat these, like say I wanted a different color border like this around this, I would just make it maybe 1/4 inch smaller. And I'm going to try to center this on there. These are really easy. I think they turn out so nice. Let me just get some glue down in this corner. These would be great at Christmas time. Little gifts. I'm already thinking maybe the secretaries that are at my school, I like to give them something small. We really don't or aren't encouraged to exchange gifts, but I always like to make them something. It's a nice little gesture for the holidays. These are so cute that might be what I give them. I might even put an enclosure in there to add a pen. but we'll see. The ideas are endless. Wait till you see how quick these make up. All right, so there's that. So this is my front, and that's my back. This is my back. Super pretty. So I'm going to lay it open, and I'm going to do the insides. Now, this is where I'm not sure if I want it like this, which is what I was thinking. Yeah, I kind of like that because I think it might be too busy with that on the front. Maybe not. Now, let me go with my plan. I can use this, or I could use it like this. All right. Overthinking again, as always, as usual. I could make lots of these. I have so much paper. I got it so cheap, inexpensively. So there's one. It's really crooked. Let me pull that up. Try to reposition it. Where's my bone folder? Put the stripe in the middle. Number 2. That looks good. And number 3. This is only the second one I've made. I'm inspired by Tiffany. I wish I remembered what her channel was. Tiffany, like a boss mom or something like that. She was making these and they look so easy and cute. And I'm like, what a great way to use up some of my pattern paper because I have tons. Everybody will be getting one. Everybody I know will be getting one. All right, so this is the inside. I think it's cute. And then I want to add some strips here, which I didn't cut. I need them at a little under 1/2 inch, ever so slightly. So what I want to use for that? No. That would look cute. Or should I use the black? Yeah, I think I might do that and then use it for the pockets. Or let me bring in the color from the back. All right, I just need to find that piece. Where'd you go? Oh my. I have a pile here. It's not that. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. Here it is. And I think it's probably the right height. Yes. So what did I say? A little under 1/2 inch. So just ever so slightly under 1/2 inch. There's one. And here's 2. All right. And then I'm going to glue those down. Ah, I glued the wrong side. What a goofball. All right, I'm gonna have to cut another one. All right, one. There's one. There's one. That looks good. Now I just have to find the paper again. Here it is. A little under 1/2 inch. All right, glue the opposite side this time. Like I said, you can definitely do this vintage, and I plan to, but I did want to use up some of this paper. And there we go, our glitter glue for the win because I got to move it. So that's the inside. So then I want to take this piece of black, let me find my notes here, and I want to cut down 2 pockets to 4 1/8 by 2 1/2. But let me just see something. 1, 2, 4 1/8. 4 1/8. All right, let me cut that first. And I'm going to tell you why I'm questioning this in a second. 4 1/8. Actually, I did 4 1/4, I think. Which is fine. To 2 1/2. These are the pockets. Right? 4 1/8, 2 1/2. Yeah. 4 1/8 to 2 1/2. It looks big, I know. To 2 1/2. But you'll see in a second, because this is what I didn't like on this one. And this is why I'm questioning it. I don't like this little border here. So I want to make sure that this is covered. So let me do a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch. So I want a half, do I want a 1/2 inch? Yeah, a 1/2 inch scored. A 1/2 inch scored. And then I'm going to bring it over and make sure. All right, I think that's going to be okay. I must have cut something wrong the last time because, like I said, I had that little gap there and I really don't like it. I'm going to cut the corner. I'm going to cut the corner. Get rid of those. I'm going to come in and varnish it. Now, if you want to go cheaper, you can glue these, and it's okay to glue them. I'm going to use double-sided tape, if I can find it. There it is. It's like a, my desk is all cleaned up, and then I start a project, and it looks like a hurricane has come through in, you know, no time at all. All right, so I'm going to take this double-sided tape and put it down. I just rip it. I mean, you can use something like your bone folder or a credit card, and I just rip it. I do like my little pick tool to get the top layer up. Looks like it's gonna rain outside, and I have things sprayed out there that are drying that I made. So I'm gonna put this down. Actually, is it too wide? It can't be too wide, is it? No, it's not. It's fine. All right, so there's one little pocket. I like that so much better. And then I'm going to do this the same. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch score. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to double check it again because, yep, I think it's going to be all right. I don't like that showing. I might even, no, I won't try to get it off. I'll just keep that one. And then cut the corner, fold, varnish it. for your tape. Put that down. Aren't these cute? Put some more tape. And I'm going to do the belly band in the middle. Come on. Something has to hand me a hard time. It might as well be the tape. All right, here's this. Put this down. Make sure it folds over, and it does. So that's good. Ooh, I like it. And then this is going to end up being my belly band. So I'm going to do it a 1/2 inch. I'm going to score, right? And then, yep, a 1/2 inch on the other side. And then I'm going to get the double-sided tape. That down. All right. All right, come on. Come on off. All right, and then I'm just gonna eyeball this and put it maybe halfway between, or not quite halfway, but I do want it straight. That's not straight. My my little tea roller is in my other room because I'm making a scrapbook for a dear friend for her birthday and our 20 years. I hope she doesn't watch this video. I don't think she's subscribed to my channel, so I think I'll be okay. And then I have the pink, yellow, and I have green, but I think the pink will go the best. So what I want to do is take a piece of, these are 3x5, so I want to take a little bit of a piece of white cardstock and put it on the back for reinforcement of this first page. All right, stick that down. All right, I did peel, there's a little piece of white paper on the back of this. I don't know if I said I cut the tablet in, like I pulled the tablet in half. I pulled it apart and took the little piece of white paper. So here I want to do maybe like 3 or 4 sheets and get this in. This happened the last time. Come on. It's getting stuck. Under the thing here. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of double-sided tape and put it on here, maybe 2 pieces. So when the person gets to that, they're just going to have to declare the pad done. You can refill it, so the tablet is not stuck down in any way. All right, 1, 2. Let me just get that on straight. Make it kind of cohesive. There we go. So there's that. So I was thinking you could put like a little tab here and stick a little pen, but then when you closed it, I guess you would have to just make this a little bigger. All right, so here's the book. So we want to make the enclosure to close it up. So I have another little piece. I'm going to cut this down to maybe, let's just say 3/4 of an inch. My rounder will not, I don't know, let me see. I'm having a hard time with this. I almost feel like something is stuck in there. I don't know. I'm not going to play with it though. So it's not going to be rounded. So there's no measurement for this because it is going to change ever so slightly based on, you know, the book. There's going to be a little bit of deviation. So I'm going to just glue the back on first. Right, like this. I'm just going to guess the middle or middle-ish. Make sure it's straight. Hold it down for a second to let it take. And then this comes up and this comes over. I can cut this to make it a little shorter. You can do it on your paper trimmer or just scissor it. And then I want a little piece of paper for the front, which I think I'll use that color if I have a little piece, and I do. So that was, what did I say, 3/4 of an inch. So I want to make this about 1/2 inch. Right, 1/2 inch, and then right about here, cut that. Perfect, I think. Yep. Put this on. Put this on here. I can kind of frame it if I want. I don't have forever to kind of work that piece. I've said this a million times, but that's why I like the art glitter glue, is it is forgiving. You do have a few minutes to adjust if you need to. And then I get these little dots from the Dollar Tree. And let me cut a pair. Well, this pair is already together. So let me just take this. And one thing else, I had that too close, I thought, to the edge. So I'm going to bring it back a little bit. I'm going to bring it over. Open it up. And like that. And then I do have some plant life. That's kind of cute. I will survive. I like that. Maybe a little busy on there. Buy me plants. Tell me I'm pretty. That's cute. I like you even more than I like my plants. That's a lot. I like the color of that one. Grow. Let me see what I want here. You don't have to decorate the front. I'm rooting for you. That's really cute. I might use that. Little tab. Bloom. Be happy. How about this? Too small? Maybe. Yep, I think I'm gonna use I'm rooting for you. Or we all grow at different rates, and that's okay. Which one? This one or this one? I think this one maybe. I like how it's bordered, and I don't want to have to put a border for that. All right, and stick that down, make sure it's straight, and I think it's just so dear. Like I said, you don't have to decorate the front. And here's my 2 little books. I love them. What do you think? Super easy. As always, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. I'm going to make some vintage ones, and you know, I'm going to make a lot of these actually, so they'll all be different. All right, have a great day, and again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time.